all the criticism right now of Reza Pahlavi, you know, what I've been saying lately, I've gotten the most weirdest calls, people all the way up from the White House to people who are against it, for it, meetings. Hey, I want to have flying. I want to have a conference. Can we have the meeting? All this stuff, right? He's our guy. He's our guy. Okay. Rob, do you have this clip of one guy that posted stuff? I'm trying to see if I have it. I can't even find it. But there's all, if you go on Twitter, and if you just go on my account, Rob, and you see on one post that I put up, and go a little bit lower if you could, because I keep thinking we've done podcasts like 2 days ago. We haven't done it for a while. Go a little bit lower. Keep going, right there, okay? So I post this comment, and then click on, go to the bottom and look at some of the pictures that comes up. Go a little bit lower. Oh, you should see these memes. They're hilarious, right? Keep going. They should be, okay, boom. The mullah's bottom. Yeah, I'm bought by mullahs for sure.
Oh,
right?
I didn't even say off.
The mullah's bottom. I'm sold because mullahs are sponsoring this podcast. This podcast is brought to you by mullahs. That's for sure our biggest sponsors that we got. Go a little bit lower, right? And you'll see these different pictures with me on turbans. It's actually funny when I watch it. And there's one of them of flushing down the. Go back up. I want to play these clips for these folks to realize how little this bothers me. Go back a little bit. Just go back to the recent post. Rob, just go on that. Yeah, there you go. So go to the one above it, the one that I put up. That's no. Go back, Rob. Yeah, go up one tweet right there. That tweet right there. Click on that. It's probably going to be in this section on the bottom. Go a little bit lower, and see if this shows up. Okay, go a little bit lower. Keep going. Okay, what's this one say? No, what's this one say?
Money whore.
Patrick Bet David. Okay, keep going. Mech. I don't even know what mech is, by the way. Keep going a little bit lower. Go a little bit. What's this one say? Patrick Bet before the recent sponsorship agreement. He's afterwards.
What sponsorship?
That's it. But this tells you how powerful AI is. Go a little bit lower, by the way. Go a little bit lower. See if there's anything else. There's one that one right there. Watch this one. Flushing down the toilet. That's the power of AI, right? Okay. So
oh wow, look at you.
The power that they've built is amazing. But here's what I will tell you.
Blood on the toilet.
Okay? Here's what I will tell you. To all these people who are offended that I called out your candidate, Reza Pahlavi. This is, we want constitutional monarchy is what we want in Iran. No problem. Reza says, maybe a democracy. Great. Why do people still call him crown prince? You can say, no longer monarchy. It's not going to work in Iran, right? He's got 79% approval rating. Really? Yeah. Huh. 79% of he does. In Iran, he has 79% approval rating. If he does, why do we not see people in the streets of millions of people? Do you guys realize Khomeini was in France for 15 years? And millions of people in the streets went out there protesting at a time where Khomeini was handing out tapes. You got YouTube, X, videos go viral much faster. He did it with tapes. Millions went on the streets. How come millions are not in the streets for Reza Pahlavi? By the way, I am so comfortable being wrong if all of a sudden millions go protesting saying they want this guy. Go. Let me challenge you. Go do it. That's not how it works. What a cold-hearted person you are. No. The reality of it is the fact that when you make claims like that you're going to go out there and, 79% approval rating in Iran, show us with action, show us with numbers. But here's the point where I'm going to with the conversation of Candace. Sometimes when you make claims, you better be right. And it doesn't mean you have to be right 100% of the time. You have to be right 60, 70% of the time. Some more, some less. But when you're doubling down, you better be right. Musk better be right with Epstein. Trump better be right with tariffs. And he's showing numbers. He's bringing the receipts. I wrote a letter. I contacted two people who used to work for Reza Pahlavi for 7 years. They were from France. They came and visited me 2014, 2015. I went back and looked at the email, and there's a picture of me and Reza Pahlavi. We had a meeting in D.C. for 3 hours. And I'm sitting there having a conversation with them, and I wrote a 10-page letter. I finally found the letter. Both of you guys read the letter.
All of it.
And I pulled up the email.
Absolutely.
When was the email that was sent out?
2011? Wait.
What was the exact?
It was over a decade ago. I want to say 10 or 11 years ago.
I want to know when.
2013, I believe.
Guys, it was Nazila and another man named Reza. Who came and met with me. I just want to know when the letter was sent. Oh, okay, there we go.
Can I guess? No, was it November?
March. Can you read the date? What's the date there?
The date on this email is March 21st, 2015. I was wrong.
March 21st, 2015. How thorough was it about what I would do if I was him?
Well,
how thorough was the letter?
Thorough,
incredibly.
But what was amazing was every single thing that you're saying today about this entire situation, you were saying it and giving recommendations to the T that many years ago. And I was shocked that you even found that you remember that you even wrote this.
I thought it was politically astute. I thought it was a very well-crafted, a kind of a how to engage the situation. This was not a short tweet, with some opinion on social media. This was, after meeting them live, a well thought out summary, because you are a proud American, but you also have a heart for your heritage and a heart for the people that are yearning for freedom.
Yeah. It's crazy. One of the biggest criticism I've ever gotten. Rob, can you type in Patrick Bet-David painting dead mentors? Type in, this is the same people that are saying Mullah, Hezbollah, all this stuff. They're clueless about what they're talking about. Go to images if you could, Rob. Go to images. This is a painting I have in my house. It's a 15-foot painting. And guess who's sitting right in the middle? Zoom in a little bit. You know who that is sitting right in the middle?
His dad.
Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. That's who's sitting right in the middle. Me in the back, Tupac, Senna, a bunch of different guys. We're debating 2 books on the table. Communist Manifesto and Atlas Shrugged, right? The moral of the story is this. Reza Pahlavi may be a nice guy. I've been trying to encourage him and help him out on the back end as much as I could for over a decade. But the reality of it is, this man's had 46 years. And the Iranian people that keep supporting him and waiting for that miracle to happen of a constitutional monarchy and getting in the way of actual Iranians in Iran who really know what's going on the most, you remind me of Jeb Bush voters. When Jeb Bush on day one got $140 million and Trump called out Jeb, oh, yeah, you're definitely going to be the one that's going to get the job done. Yeah, you're definitely going to get.
Oh, yeah, you're real tough.
And then people started cursing Trump out. You're a con man. All you care about is money and all this other stuff. He ended up being right. He was right. And I hope I'm wrong. So to all the Iranian romanticizers of Reza Pahlavi that he's going to go out and bring the freedom to you, I hope I'm wrong. I'm telling you right now, I hope I'm wrong. And I hope you guys get on the streets. I hope you go and say, screw this guy. Let us show unification. Go. Play this clip in all your telegrams. And say, این پدرسگ ببین چی میگن پادکست داره من فکر میکنم که همش پول از sponsorship میاد. Go say it to each other and go show in the streets. Go show up. Go show up in LA. Go show up in Chicago. Go show up in New York. Go show up in Miami. Go show up in Dallas. Go. I know you're all over the place. I talk to you when you run into me. Go show up if you really want to see what happens in Iraq. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Do it this week. By the way, time is ticking. It's over. The biggest chance you had, gone. What's the next one you're waiting for? What are you waiting for? For Daddy Trump to come out and take out Khamenei or something like that? What are you waiting for? What's next for you? Go ahead. Send some more posts. I'm loving it. You're entertaining the hell out of me. But you guys better be right about your candidate. You better be right about your candidate. You better be right about your candidate. And I hope he's able to do what you think he's able to do. I hope he is. And I'm the only one right now that's going out there publicly that's saying it like this, and I'm getting all the, what do you call
Flag.
it, the arrows, and this mother, the narcissist trader Iranian آمریکایی این اصلا ایرانی هم نیست این آسوری بدرمنی اسم بداوید مگه جویش نه okay, keep saying it. I'm loving it because you're talking to each other about it. But there's a small percentage of you, 25% of the romanticizers. You know what they're saying when they're seeing it? Here's what they're saying. ببین this guy got a point. 46 سال دیگه چی شده؟ You want to wait another 10 years? 10 سال؟ 20 سال؟ چی میخوایم بکنیم؟ Oh, really? No. The 25% is with some brass. Talk to the 75%ers. I'm not expecting 60% of you to flip at all. You're fully committed to this. And I understand it's a dream. Trust me, I get it. Mehr Bishishom is when I was born. I understand. I used to go to Park Shahanshahi. And my dad and I, best memories, Shahanshah. We go to Bandar Pahlavi. My entire family's from Bandar Pahlavi from my mother's side. You guys know Bandar Pahlavi? They don't call it Bandar Pahlavi anymore. 20 miles outside of Visit Rash. My dad used to work at Karaj in a Gion, driving a Renault with all the pecans. Go to a restaurant called Rouge, Jam Hospital, Nader Shah, School Gulbenkian. This is Iran, okay? And you guys yeah, he's the guy. And Khamenei's like, oh, keep doing that. I love this. And you know what they just announced in Iran right now? You know what they just officially said you can't use in Iran? Starlink. Did you hear about this? A day ago. Rob, did you get the story? I think I sent it to you. Watch this one here. Iran Observer, breaking news. Iranian parliament banned the use of Starlink, and its possession is now criminalized.
Even having it.
Watch this. Rob, can you go type in on ChatGPT, what is the punishment for having Starlink? Look what's going on in Iran right now. What is the punishment? And Iranians had the biggest opportunity they had the last 46 years. Biggest opportunity they had the last 46 years. Possession, purchase, or sale of unauthorized leads to 6 months to 2 years in prison, plus fines, and even flogging under the new legislation.
That means beating you.
That
with
means
a
beating
stick.
you publicly.
Yeah.
Importing or manufacturing more than 10 units carries a harsher penalty of 5 to 10 years imprisonment. Additionally, laws classify collaborating with the enemy states as a capital offense, although this applies to activities like drone support and cyber attacks. Go a little bit lower, Rob. They have the summary in a very clear way. Right there, you see it. And by the way, collaborating with hostile states, look what it says right there. Death penalty. Just have Starlink. What are they afraid of? What are they afraid of? For the world to actually hear other messages that are coming in. To the Iranian people that are in Iran. I said different names last time. I'm not supporting anybody. I'm not supporting Nargis. I'm not supporting anybody. I'm supporting the people. The people of Iran, who are the ones that are really paying the price for this, who are the ones that want their kids' dreams to become a reality, yet they're afraid for their kids to go on the streets and protest. That's the pain I understand. To the people that have had a job, respectfully, I don't know if Reza Pahlavi has ever had a job. I don't know if he's ever had to work for anything. Nice guy, but it's a very different lifestyle. He doesn't relate to the average person in Iran that's gone through challenges to get a job and make money. I'm getting a little bit tougher here because I'm seeing how the response is being as well. And I'm not a guy that's going to be sitting here scared. Oh, my God, keep your mouth shut, you mother, does nothing to me. Nothing. And eventually, either you're going to be right or I'm going to be right. The difference is I'm very comfortable being wrong. But I in this entire instance, my care isn't for Iranians living outside of Iran. My care isn't for Iranians living in Australia. My biggest sympathy goes to the Iranians living in Iran who are going through this right now. That's hard. That's annoying. I lived in Iran 11 years. I've said this many times. I don't want to sound like a broken record. After the revolution till 1989. It sucks. It's tough. Your mom, your dad, they're scared. It's very challenging. It's different. I sympathize with the Iranian people. And there's enough. You know what happens, Vinny, when a person can't dream anymore? You know why my fire comes from where it comes from? I got 4 kids. Last night we're sitting there, I watch his 2 beautiful girls, and I'm telling them about what Brooke is turning into, what Bailey is turning into. I'm watching Daniel Dante, little Leo who smiles the moment he wakes up in the morning. Even the Ethan and Gabriel that are here. This is our family. My nephew, my niece, Sean and Grace, whom I love, absolutely love them. I'm so proud of them. That's what I think about. I want their dreams to become a reality. When I'm seeing Rob posting videos when he's out there in New York with his son with awesome hair. Rob and his son have the same identical hair. I love seeing the fact that Rob is able to sell the dream to these guys. It excites me. I get excited about that. Can you imagine how many kids in Iran, they have a dream, they can't have it? Are you like, as a parent, you know how painful that is? 92 million, of which what percentage are parents? Say 30%. You mean to tell me as a parent I have to look at my kid and say, son, that dream of yours cannot become a reality? I can't do that. That's what hurts me. And I'm not okay with that. And for me, for somebody to sit there and keep campaigning and not providing results, stop it already. Stop it. No company keeps a CEO over and over again and they keep saying, this year we're going to provide results. This year we're going to provide results. No, you're either fired or go be an advisor. Make up your mind of what you want to do. Step aside, because the most important people here aren't the ones that are showing up and they're doing fundraising, and then you know you have sanctions so you can't send money to Iran. The people that are really paying the price for this are the Iranian people that live in Iran. I'm going to stop on this one and move on. But all I'm saying to you is the reality, this whole thing got started with Candace. And some of the people are saying, ما دانالد ترامپ تو آمریکا نمیخوایم برای اینکه دانالد ترامپ is a con man real estate agent that is never going to be welcome in America. You are lucky if you had a Donald Trump in America, in Iran. You would be lucky if you had Donald Trump in Iran. Somebody who has a backbone to fight. You'd be the luckiest people if you had Donald Trump in Iran. And I know, trust me, I know a lot of the Iranian leftists who are Mossadegh and Reza Pahlavi was a terrible man and he's not his father Reza Khan and all this other. I get it. I get that community as well that want to, bring together all the Iranian liberal Hollywood leftists and, go and do their own things and they're going to just strengthen the Hezbollahs. I understand that as well. I understand all the arguments. But the world will be a better place if Iran was at peace, growing, open economy, law and order, the right constitution, people can dream, they can travel, they get along with their neighbors, the world will be a better place. And sometimes in life we're wrong, and I'm very comfortable being wrong. I say this to my kids, to my wife, to the people I work with. Sometimes you think you have a decision that's going to be the right thing to do, and long term it ends up hurting a lot of different people. In this instance, the people that matter the most are the parents and the families that are living in Iran. Anyways, I just wanted to get that. Adam.
What, just number one, respect for you just putting in how you feel out there. If there's anything you can say about PBD, he's going to let you know exactly how he feels. Like it or not, that's how PBD feels. And we see that in private conversations as well as publicly. Just real quick, if I can put a ribbon on this whole conversation, because it started with Candace. And it went to this conversation about Shah Reza Pahlavi. But to use your analogy, you called it being on tilt, right? There's another term about don't throw good money after bad money. And if you see what's happening in Iran right now, this is why I think that the Iranian people in Iran have a matter of weeks to basically figure this out, is because how much money just went down the tubes in terms of ROI and bad investments when the Iran nuclear capabilities just went up in smoke. How much money? They're saying over $1 trillion. So if you're a company and you're putting in seed capital, you're private equity, and you're an angel investor, you say, all right, guys, we're going to have a good ROI. We want to get 10%, 20%, 50%. We're going to have a return on our investment. Iran just spent how many years? 2 decades building up their nuclear capabilities, and it all just went up in smoke. And now what they're doing is essentially doubling down on the threats and still talking trash and also still saying that they're going to rebuild their nuclear program. They're saying no Starlink. What's the prison that they talk about in PBD where all the dissidents go to? This Evin prison or something? Evin prison,
yes. By the way, you
they're
heard about what
saying
happened.
There's this, there's like purge of Evin prison. And so basically all their money has basically been bombed and up in smoke, and they're doubling down. So speaking of doubling down, just to kind of put this all together, Candace, when she's talking about, certain critiques of Israel, AIPAC has too much control. You know what? Maybe she's right. I don't understand what we're doing. Maybe Bibi Netanyahu has a little too much influence over Congress. Well, maybe she's right. But where you run into a problem is where she is exactly right now. Like the poll about how Gen Z, a weird number, support Iran versus Israel. Where you run into this problem is when there's a clear distinction of what's right and wrong. So, for example, I don't know, Israel, Palestinians, I don't know who's right, who's wrong. When it comes to Israel and Iran, there's no debate here. There's one that says they love America and the one that says death to America. You see all over the internet now, there's this song, bomb, 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 Iran, bomb, 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 Iran. Have you heard this? Have you guys heard this song?
No.
So they keep saying, like the Beach Boys song, from Barbara Ann,
Got it.
Bomb Iran. All right, do you think that's a new song? They made, want to know when they made that song? In 1980, during the hostage crisis, under Jimmy Carter. Was it not under PBD, under Carter?
Yes.
So this is all coming back full circle to recognize Iran is America's enemy. And whether you like Israel or not, they're America's ally. So when you have 22% of Gen Z that thinks Iran is a better friend to America than Israel versus 41%, what the hell are we doing? But here's my biggest problem. Gen Z, Iran, favor Iran, 22%. Israel, 41%. Unsure, 37%. I'm not mad at the people that love Iran. I'm not upset with people who love Israel. You live in America and you're unsure who's our ally and who's our enemy, Israel and Iran. This is why I'm not joking when I say that Gen Z needs re-education camps because they're ending up hating in America. And then you have a guy like Zoran Mandani become the mayor of New York City. It's a bizarre world right now.
Here's what's great about time, okay? Here's what's great about time. Time reveals everything, okay? Yesterday we're talking, and this is a question for everybody to be thinking about. How long do you think you can be manipulated? 1 day? 1 month? Who's capable of being manipulated? 100% of us are all capable of being manipulated. But maybe for a day, maybe for a month. You're in a relationship. I would never do anything with him. We just went to Vegas because he's my best friend. I even think he's gay. You go to Vegas 6 times in 6 months, and then you eventually realize the dude is not gay. But you eventually figure it out. Manipulated for a month, 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years. Some people even manipulated for 50, 60 years. The feminist movement, there's a lot of 70-year-olds in the world that don't have any kids, never been married because they bought into the feminist movement.
And regret
They're
it.
miserable today. And what's that, Tom?
They regret
And
it.
regret it.
And regret it. Yeah, that's manipulation. So everything that's going on today, time is going to tell what part of it was right. Guy asked me a question this morning. Well, let me tell you what's going on with Israel and all. And the reason why they don't like Bibi and all this, I said, listen, I get that. You have to also realize, dude, you don't walk on water. There's a lot of bad things that you guys did, the mistakes that you made that you can't claim you're the best intelligence and at the same time screwed up royally the way that you have. But at the same time, that doesn't mean all of it goes 100% against those guys. Anyways, by the way, when you're talking about the Evin prison, I thought you were going in the direction where the Evin prison's director, Hedayatollah Farzadi, fled the actual prison while the attacks were being made because somebody called him and he was like on the run. I don't know if you guys saw this one or not. Is that the one, Rob, the story?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a whole different thing. We don't need to get into it, but this guy ran off because somebody told him about his sons and what's going on with that.
I think it was Israel that called him.
Yeah, I thought
Israel called him and said, you have like 10 minutes to vacate the premises. We're going to blow you up.
Yes, I thought
And he
that's
took the opportunity.
direction you were going. The range of people that follow The Future Looks Bright, it's absolutely amazing. Seeing people in airports wearing Angry Patriot gear, Future Looks Bright gear, all over the place. Exciting times. And it's 4th of July, and we love America, and we love freedom. And if you do as well, you love the brand, Valuetainment, you love America, you believe in Future Looks Bright, this is a way for you to support your brands. This is why we don't take sponsorship money. We do it through the businesses that we run. And by the way, we are shameless capitalists. We don't hide it. We believe in capitalism. We believe this is the way to make the money so you don't have to go in, have to be loyal to somebody that's giving you money. Our loyalty is to you. We talk to you raw, open. And if you like it, you don't like it, great. You get to connect us and say, Pat, I disagree with you. I can't believe you said this. And if you agree, great. We talk about it as well. So this weekend, 4th of July, we have a blowout sale up to 60%. On top of that, we have the women's line that also came out. Rob, if you go to the website, there's a women's line as well that we have out there. If you go on the collection and you go to ladies collection, ladies, you asked for it. We now have some gear. A big influence of this is Jennifer David, who said, we need to get some ladies gear. Future Looks Bright. I will also give a shout out to Kim because Kim's been telling me that she wears the short sleeves when she goes golfing. So thank Jen and Kim for a lot of this. So anybody that places an order over $400 of merch, myself, Vinny, and Tom will be FaceTiming you. And I swear to God, if anybody decides to return anything, Adam will be FaceTiming you.
Yes.
It's true.
He already
That's
volunteered
true.
for that. So we appreciate Adam's support for doing that. He's the best retention guy we have in the company. But $400 will be FaceTiming you guys to
Don't
talk
make
to
me
you.
come over to your house.
And he will, buddy. He will.
I will.
All right. Go to vtmerch.com. Place your order if you believe Future Looks Bright. Get some of the gear. Sport it everywhere you go. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.